But the other funny thing about Banjo Kazooie is it almost never happened too, because this was
Mm-hmm.
It originally started as a game called Project Dream, or just Dream, I believe it was
Mm-hmm.
called, or like Dream Pirate Adventures or something like that.
Yeah.
And Banjo, and so like the character for Banjo can like there was no bear. It was like just like a person who kind of looks like Rufio
Mm-hmm.
from a Hook, and you were like this little like indigenous kid who was running around like, and he had a dog too. He had a little dog, and he
Mm-hmm.
was like running around like you were collecting things. And there was also a dinosaur's foot that would randomly like start stomping, and you'd have to like avoid it. And like I guess you would fight pirates at some point or whatever. You were on this island that looked kind of like Kong Isle, like Jungle Japes, and
Yeah.
it was originally planned for the Super Nintendo, and they were using the same engine that they had used for Donkey Kong Country, and because that console was on its way out, it was like right before it was like about a year or two before the N64 would have been released, which kind of took away from what was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
And they looked at it and they said, well, there's no point in like coming out with this game because it's going to get shelved. It'll probably get shelved, and like it's not going to there's no point in it's not going to sell because this console's on its way out. We
Yeah.
have to like let's put it on the back burner. We won't do it. We're going to have to scrap this, and we'll start working on something for the new console. And then eventually they kind of like use certain elements from the band from Project Dream, and they kind of like morphed it into Banjo Kazooie in a weird way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like
Um,
I think it was the same team of developers that were working
yeah,
on
it
it, and
was.
they kind of like, and then they just said, let's take pieces from that idea, and let's like do that. So like the indigenous kid had like, he had like a vest, and that kind of became the backpack,
Mm-hmm.
and like
The
somehow,
shorts were the same too.
yeah, the shorts were the same, and like he wore like feathers, and that eventually became Kazooie. It's a weird. I don't know how they came up with this or how they like turned one into the other, but that's what they did. Yeah, Banjo also wears pants. That
Yeah.
is, and he does also play a banjo in the beginning, and they had like that weird little like the theme song is cool too.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah, I'll put the theme song on. Why not? Let's see if the good people can get a
Yeah.
little bit of nostalgia. Banjo and Kazooie are also great. They're also a really good character in Super Smash Ultimate.
Oh my God, they're so
They're
good.
pretty OP, but
Yeah.
they're not super OP. They're not
I
like Fox was for like the older for like Melee.
Oh yeah, or Cloud is pretty broken too.
Yeah, I haven't
Um,
played with Sephiroth yet.
I haven't either, and I from what I've seen, based on just like the trailer alone, Sephiroth looks pretty broken. Um, so I feel like a little bit Smash Ultimate is kind of pay to win because a lot of the DLC characters are really like really good.
Yeah. All right, so here's the theme song. Let me just put this up for you.
All right, hold on.
Oh, this is the intro.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Fly gets dead. This is really hard to play on guitar, by the way.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
You have to chicken pick.
Yeah. You can't see me, but I'm dancing. There's Mumbo on the sax.
And then on the xylophone.
He's a very talented shaman. And the violin!
Yeah.
And he does parlor tricks, too.
Yeah. Again, very classic, like, cartoony theme song.
Who's playing the drums?
Gruntilda. It's Gruntilda stomping around, pissed off that they're out there playing music in her front yard.
Sure.